Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable. Congratulations, you are the third in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, A-B-B, in the binary system of Akicha.
Whoa, where am I? Where am I?
Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding. Interrupting previous message for higher priority message. First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Tab. Oh, yeah.
Next objective. Dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It incorporated as cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub. Next objective. Use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources. Unknown chemical
That's
element
where we're going.
collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate Fix-It helmets are of such high quality. Store this potential resource for later use. Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fix-It to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
Here we go.
Attention. Higher priority message incoming. Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
All right, we're gonna go up here. This is kind of like the spot where I always start off with, which is one of the best spots. All right, I'm gonna have to turn off that arachnophobia mode. Let's see if I can find it. Is it gameplay? No. Interface. Video. It's got to be in here somewhere. Oh, a search. Is it? All right. All right. We're going to put it right about here. Is it working? It's not even working. I'm not even live. Am I live? I am. Okay, cool. Hmm. Okay, so the back of the machine is going to be... Yeah, no, this way, this way, this way. I don't want it to be up on stilts too far, so it'll be here.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful fix-it pioneer,
Wait, what?
but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
See, I'm wondering if I should do it the other way. Because the biomass burners are going to be in the back. And they should be facing this way. Yeah, I'll do it this way. We'll try this. There we go. All right, that's a lot better. Let's make some steel ingot. Do we have anything? No, we don't. I do have to make a crafting bench, though. That's going to require what? Plates and iron. All right, so we'll let this go for a bit. All right, cool. So here we are. We're no longer doing the cartoon guy for, at least for a little bit. Too many people got upset with the cartoon guy. So we're going to go ahead and retire him for a smidge. All right, so how many plates do we need? We should honestly put this in the, there we go. 3 and 3. Wait, isn't this a crafting bench here? Yeah, this is the same thing, right? So what am I doing? There we go. That's what we're looking for. There we go.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and frame, completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
Hold on. Got something on the phone. There we go. Yeah, I mean, apparently, like, this company's been looking at me for a job for a while, and they're just going back and forth with it. It's like, dude, if you're going to hire me, just fucking do so. I mean, I'm not going to stick around forever. Shit. All right, we need a lot more than that. I totally forgot that they redid this beginning portion of the game. Completely forgot about it. We have quite a bit. You don't have to hold spacebar. Too many people were holding spacebar like the whole time going, I just can't hold the space. No, you just tap it one time and you're good. Wait, how many plates do I have? No, I have iron rod. I need plate. All right, we'll do plates and then we'll send this off. I want to build this as quick as I can and just start building the factories as fast as possible. Boom, boom, boom. Bam, bam. Yes!
Hub upgrade 2, power and shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 3.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty difficult. Hub upgrade 3 is going to, yeah, it's down here, copper. Yeah. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, shit. Like this cable is like super duper long for my headphones. I have to put it in my lap. If I don't, I'll run it over. And there goes those headphones, just like the last one. All right, where's this guy at? Is he here? No, that was him. So I'm hoping Mr. Airconda TV will come online. And then I'll probably go to his stream like afterward and see if he'll engage in like a real quick discussion in regards to I'd like to know exactly why on Twitter he chose to attack me as opposed to, I guess, on X, and not continue the conversation. And he was continuing the conversation with money involved in his mind. It's like, dude, no, like like the conversation was about the yellow brick road. It wasn't about the Emerald City. And he kept talking about the Emerald City. It's like, no, dude. The whole conversation for me is about discoverability and if Rumble is even like looking to change anything. And they don't have to change anything. They don't have to change a damn thing. But for me, the personal issue is that when Rumble chooses to say nothing about it, even though I approached it 100% respectful, removed myself from the equation, didn't call back to myself or any one streamer, and talked about how the whole system plays in and of itself as a whole. It's just very disheartening when other people choose to come to my channel, look at me sideways, attack me, attack my thumbnails, attack my motives without even knowing what I carry offline, and then refuse to bring the conversation back to the yellow brick road as opposed to the Emerald City. So that for me was a bit just disheartening for me. So hopefully we could just kind of clear the air and just make sure that, look, dude, I'm not attacking you or anything. I'm just trying to have an open and honest conversation in regards to, if you believe it's completely fine and there should be no features added and everything on Rumble functions as intended and there should be no more, then that's fine. That's your opinion. I disagree with it humbly, but at the same time, I'm not gonna allow people to patronize me and use me as a stepping stone. Like this individual kept throwing other streamers and he kept stepping on top of them and basically wagging his finger at me saying, look at these dudes. I'm like, no, I'm not even talking about streamers, dude. I'm talking about the platform as a whole. Other places have algorithmic discoverability problem, or you can be discovered through algorithms. And then there's another portion of the whole argument where someone like Mixer had like the hype zone for Fortnite, hype zone for PUBG and stuff like this. So there were small little things that could actually help individuals. But like if the person who I addressed on Twitter or X, excuse me, I need to call it X. If the individual who works for Rumble on X doesn't want to respond, that's fine. I'm not looking for a response, but by saying nothing, it says a lot. He like the whole conversation could have stopped where the individual, again, I'm not going to name names, but if they would have said, oh, we're not looking at doing it at this moment in time, we'll circle back with this. We're mostly focused on the back end right now. Oh my God, that would solve so many problems. But by saying absolutely nothing, that is what actually brought more people to talk to me about it. A lot of people agreed. A lot of people disagreed. It was a very good conversation up until somebody came in and decided to write a whole book and just completely negated the entire conversation and wanted to focus on individuals as opposed to the actual foundation as a whole. And I felt that was just kind of, really? Really? Okay, whatever. It's all good, man. We can have a discussion later. It's all good. So, like, hopefully I can catch them online. Like I said, I like everybody in the conversation, even if they were kind of poking fun, pointing fingers. I was just like, yo, I'm not trying to point fingers, bro. All right. There we go. Because like I want to see this place grow. I want to see Rumble dominate. I want to see Rumble have a too many user problem. I don't want to see people like come here, stream here, or content create here, whether it be for podcasts or creative writing or gaming or whatever the case may be, and just suddenly and without warning, just I'm not going to be here no more. There's no movement. And that's most places. I remember Mixer was the same way. But once Ninja and Shroud got there, holy crap, like everything blew up. To a degree. And the reason why I brought up Hype Zone was when you were pretty close to Chicken Dinner, you actually were featured on a Hype Zone. And they had about 300 or 400 people in there at all times watching people do Hype Zone. Watching people do chicken dinners. And I had quite a few people actually from that Hype Zone actually come back to my stream and began to say, dude, you're actually pretty badass. I was like, yeah, thanks. But it's all good, dude. Like I said, it's good, healthy conversation. Even disagreements are very healthy. Because we don't want to circle ourselves with people who only agree. And the way that he disagreed to me was just completely ignoring the whole yellow brick road and focused on Emerald City. It's like, dude, we have to go through the yellow brick road. All of us do. But like, at what point are people being like it's so far for some, but it's so close for others. It's a very slippery slope. So that's why I always encourage open dialogue, dude. Oh yeah, I didn't make any of the plates. Always, always, always. Yes.
Hub upgrade 3, interior furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human, and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 4.
Wait, what do we got to do with that? Oh, copper wire. Yeah, that's going to be okay. So we're going to have to do that. Oh, we need more iron ingots. Oh no. We're going to have to. We're going to have to focus on the miners, the actual miners. Not the miners, but the miners. Wait, how much was the how much was the miner? And the reason why I'm jumping and I'm doing this before I jump is if you run and jump, you won't go very far. But if you sprint and then slide like like in Call of Duty, you'll go way farther. Like way farther. Like, oh my god, farther. Yeah, let's get at least one going. Alright, that should be enough. Okay, let's get this guy. Where? Get to work. Oh wait, did I get a bathroom? Hell yeah. We can flush stuff? No way, dude. That's fucking dope. I did not know we had this. Oh my god. Oh dude, oh my god. We got trinkets? Holy shit. Oh, that took me by surprise. I like the welding hood. We'll go for the welding hood. We'll go for the stripes. I like the, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I did not know that. Come on, phone. Come on, phone. We'll get these two. And then we'll... Wait, what do we need? Wait, we need to... Yeah, okay. So we need to go get some... Let's go get some limestone. This is going to be... We should make a lot more of these. We should make a lot more of the miners. And then from the miners, we're going to make... So I hope people understand. I'm not trying to attack anybody. I'm just trying to further a conversation without attributing it to any one person or community. And that's where I think the whole fall off happened. But that's just me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, rewind. Whoa. Yeah, all right, we're gonna add more here. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Whoa, come on. There we go. We'll be back for you guys later. Oh, whoa. Look at that. They already have like 10. It's crazy. Absolutely nutty. Nutty professor. What time is it? 2 o'clock-ish? Dude, I love this new keyboard. I think it's still 50% off. This keyboard. It's so good. So you guys are going to see me start to stream a lot more in the future. Like a lot. Headphones. Coinbase. Yeah, maybe I should double think everything about how I'm approaching everything again. Starting to get those EBGB feelings, if you know what I mean. All right, let's see. What do we got to do now? I got to make... Oh, yeah. I got to make copper. Shit. How many... I have 1. Okay, that's good enough for copper for now. We will have to come back for all the copper stuff later. We have to get that guy right there. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I need to plug it back in. I don't have the. Damn it. Yeah, in order to like connect the switch to, I had to like disconnect a camera, internal security camera. How's the audio? Good? Perfect. I think I missed one, but that's okay. We need to make copper. So let's make copper ingots, then we can make copper cable. We have to make this. How many? 20? We could do that. Let's make the 20 now. We'll make 75. I think I have enough for, yeah, concrete. Got enough for limestone. So we're good. I think we're okay now. We just need a little bit more for plate. Tell you, man, if anybody wants to play, it's good shit. It's one of my favorite games, man. This is one of those games I could just chill and play all fucking day. Hopefully we'll get some factories up and going. I don't know how long I'm going to be live. I should be live up until, I mean, if I play my cards right, I'll stay live for basically 8-9 hours if I play my cards right. Oh, we need to make the limestone concrete. Then we're good. I think that's the last one, right?
Hub upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective.
Let's grab the whole thing.
Complete hub upgrade 5.
What do we need? I think I have enough for rod, right? No, I only got one rod. Oh my god. It is pretty slow in the beginning, but it's okay. We're gonna go get pick up some more copper. Maybe I should go get some food. Maybe I should get some food. Let me know how the audio is, if it's there. I can listen to it myself, I guess. Shit, missed. Dude, Franklin, what are you doing? Wow. I hear it. Where is it? All right, we'll come back for it. Get some more copper. Always on the way back. Always grab it. How much copper do I have? 17. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. See, so I got my Rumble Studio up top, and then I got my Rumble channel on the bottom, and the RTMP is telling me it's not connecting. Like it shows me as not even being connected, but I see myself as being live. It's so trippy, and I always have to go live twice. All my settings are perfect. I'm just not sure why it's like that. Franklin, I heard you. All right, we're going to get this going. Maybe I should just open up a thing and just, yeah. Production, smelter. Yeah, we don't even have a miner yet. We're getting a miner now, right? Once we complete this. But this is pretty much the game. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Boom, boom, boom. Check my phone, check my email real quick. Yeah, I'm expecting a very important email coming up soon, so I'll keep my eyes out. But no, all that stuff I said about Planet Premium should be coming out soon. Hopefully I'll do one more big shebang before I kind of call it quits. I've been looking at retiring from streaming for a while. It's just kind of like the way that the cookies have crumbled for me. Like I got into a back and forth with one of the dudes on Twitter, and they just don't know my personal situation with a lot of the health issues that are plaguing our family right now, or mostly my wife, my girlfriend, my wife. And that's one of the biggest issues. So like when people like want to jab and do personal attacks on me on Twitter, it's just like, dude, you have no idea. And it's so, to me, it's just so draining when people, like, you have to constantly remind people of your personal life. It's like, you shouldn't have to do that. I find it absolutely draining. It's like, yo, so like, why do you speak on unknowns if you have no idea what's going on? Like, just chill, bro. Just chill, bro. Just chill. Chill. Have a freaking full throttle. I wean off one all the time. let's see. Limestone. Oh, shit. I gotta go get limestone. You guys get back to work. What are you doing? What are you doing? We need 24-hour production. Do not stop. Yee. All right, these guys, they stopped. Yeah. So what we're going to need is we're going to need I'm going to build out this area first. We are definitely going to kind of extend, kind of have it come out and then have it come down. Because over there I have I've fallen off the world before. Not very fun, but it's happened. I think I'll leave these alone for right now. You have something? Think. Oh, I have no space in my inventory. But yeah, that's all my personal take on it. Sorts. Get rid of you guys. Get rid of you. Now we'll put you back up. We like to eat nuts here on the channel. We're a nut eater. Make some concrete. How much do we need? 20? Yeah, we got that. What else? We need 75 iron rod. All right, so we have enough of those. All right, so we need iron rod. That's a lot of ingots. I mean, I could go back to my cartoon guy. All right, let's see. But I kind of want to like mosey away from this dude. I kind of want to mosey away from this dude. Not like completely, but just like for now. Like I want to bring him out sometimes, but not all the time. For me, it's a bit disengaging with with people. Like whenever I bring out the cartoon, but some people like it. Some people love it. Let's get out of studio mode. Some people love the cartoon. Okay, where are we at? We got enough? Yeah, we got enough. We're good. We're good. All right, I think this is the last one. And then we built level 1. Then we can go off level 2.
Hub upgrade 5, power expansion completed.
What?
The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function.
Jeez.
Caution, as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because fix-it pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 6.
Okay, we need concrete. All right, we can do that. So yeah, this is one of those games. I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with this game, but this game is one of those games. It's more about logistics, materials management. It's mostly about like how are you going to handle this just onslaught of like a tsunami of stuff, and how can you optimize? And sometimes people optimize it very well, sometimes they don't. So we are going to take this miner. We're going to put it here. We're gonna kind of push everything that way. I want to say. Because overall, what we're going to do is we're going to expand these. And what this is going to happen is they're pretty much going to come out and they're going to come down like a waterfall. And then once they come down like a waterfall, they're going to come over here and they're going to meet up with the other miners that are going to be down here. And then they're all going to be pushing forward this way. And then this is how we're going to build the factory. So it's all going to be here. Now, I'm not really sure. Oh, I don't have a map yet. So shit. So I'm not necessarily sure exactly how I want to take this. If I want to kind of conjoin these over here with these and make this like this one, just all they do here is just deal with like iron plate, iron rod, and screws, nuts and bolts and stuff like that. And then have a major factory somewhere else and then have all the materials shipped there. Or if I want to kind of bring everything here. And that's the beauty part of the game. There's no real wrong way to do it. It's just like doing it done differently. So I've seen a bunch of people do it massively where they have one big factory and everything's being shipped to this one place and they deal with all the materials there. And I've also had it where everything had its own factory and it dealt with its own little specialty. So that's what I may actually do is have this area just reserved straight up for iron ore stuff and then other areas with like copper and have a copper plant, only do copper stuff and ship what I need over here. If it's needed. So yeah, we got some copper. Bing. Bing. There we go. We got 2 of them. We have 2. Interesting. Where's this one? Is that new? I want to say it's new. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mental note. Where are we at? Oh, yeah. So I just started this. We need to do power, do the power lines. All right, here we go. Do we have some? We do. All right, let's actually put a lot more in there. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful iron ore. Now, these can only hold stacks of 100. Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew it. So that's why we're here. Let's see. What do we need for a smelter? Okay, cool. Yes. Yes. That will immediately stop production. So now this one will not produce because it's full. And that's fine. It just kind of removes inventory, puts it in there. Not a big deal. All right, perfect. I'm going to need... Maybe I should just turn this around and go this way. Just for the time being. Because I do want to do the waterfall. And just make this all a huge production. Let me see what I got going on. Anything? No. we'll do it this way. Dude, that took all of my Oh, that took all of my plate. Holy crap. That's crazy. Yeah, let's make some plate. We're gonna have to make a constructor. Oh, reinforced plate. Holy shit. Can I do reinforced plate? I can. I need nuts and bolts. Holy crap. Okay, so now it's starting to get a little complicated. This is where we have to start actually taking the time to actually find out what we're actually going to be needing. I totally forgot about reinforced plate being this early in the game. Like when you play factories that are like huge and you've been doing it for 100 plus, like 400 plus hours in one factory, you completely forget at what stages they made minor small changes in the beginning of the game. Because I've been playing this since like update 4. But thanks for all coming out, Bay Hair. We do want to follow the channel. I'm going to go ahead and give it my last one last hurrah here on Rumble. Unfortunately, like I was saying before, like a lot of issues were playing in the family, so I had to kind of do streaming, but kick it way back. Like I couldn't go full force like I wanted to, unfortunately. So this kind of led to a lot of weird speculation on a Twitter thread recently. So hopefully I can catch some of those dudes online and see if we can come to a common ground. Because it got pretty heated on Twitter, on the tweets, on the birds, on the X's, on the disgruntled Elon Musks. It's kind of crazy. All right, so we need some screws. Let's do this. Oh my god, I'm already filling up. I'm already filling up, boys. All right, that's what we need. I think we just need 2, right? I don't remember. Oh shit. How many do we need for iron plate? Or reinforced plate? We need 12? All right, after this it should be going a little quicker. I said like the very beginning of the game is very slow. And we're still okay, we need copper. Not a big fan of Tectone, but when he said his thing about full throttle being the #1 greatest energy drive, I completely agree with that. All right, there we go. So that's what we're looking for. Bam, 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 bam. What's going on? Oh, I didn't set it. My bad. I need to set this one too. We're going to be making iron plate. Oh, give it to me. Nope. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Again, I'm only treating this as like a little dispense. Hurry. We need to make reinforced plate. Yeah, there we go. We'll build some more miners and constructors down below. Down below here. We're doing it this way again. Again, just for the time being. Shit, dude. Gotta get plate. This one we're gonna do rod. Come on, come on, come on. There, wait, G. There we go. We'll do rod with this one. Shit, we need copper. I'm gonna have to do a copper run. It's not gonna be fun. Maybe not. Maybe not. Guys, don't forget to like the stream. Hit the follow button. If you guys like what I'm doing, like I said, this is kind of ultra chill content for me today. I usually get more excited, but I'm not like, I don't normally go live at this time. I usually go live at night. My son, he's here. He's been playing Switch 2 all day. I'm like, dude, you need to kick back, man. Chill. He loves that Mario World. It's actually a pretty fun game. Mario World is pretty fun. Just doing open, like where you're just driving around, like free roam. There's like so many little secrets. It's pretty cool. Very surprised. I thought about bringing music to this whole thing, but I'm not necessarily sure. Let's see. We are doing another constructor. No power. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh. Okay. So whenever you hear that, now we have lost production right now, so we're no longer producing. So this is way too much. Want to say for this. So either one of two things have happened. I ran out of fuel, or since I just hooked that thing up, we hit way too much power and we blew a fuse. We blew a fuse. So yeah, this blue is what we're producing right now, and this gray on top is how much we can do. Now, if I turn it back on, it'll just crash again. So what we need to do is we need to activate this guy, and then we need to add a second pole over here. So what I'm going to do is eliminate this one, and we're going to add one here. Let's put it here. Put another one here. So what we'll do is we'll put both of them on one. Now we should be back to full production. There we go. We're back in the saddle again. Please, please, please. No, 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 no. I don't have enough. Missing materials, no. Oh no, I can't. I can't slide under. Come on. Come on. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. So we have this producing, this producing, this is not producing, this is not producing. And in order to make limestone for concrete, we only need a miner and a constructor. We don't need a smelter because it's not metal. So do I have that? Let's see, constructor, miner. I have enough for one iron plates. Let's grab all the iron plate here. All right, we have enough. We're gonna have to run power cables. Let's see if we can make the concrete. Can we? We cannot. I do not have concrete here. So we're gonna have to go, we're gonna have to make a trip down to this place, grab the concrete, come back, build it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. That sucks. All right, no big deal. Whoa. That should be completely enough. All right. And then we'll be able to build something so we could just go. I mean, we could technically do that now, but I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough. You need concrete. Oh, damn. Let's see what happens when I hit enter. Well, what happened? All right, hold on. F and R. Oh, don't type. I'm gonna have to type on my phone if you keep typing. I'm using the one keyboard for both PCs, streaming and gaming. You're live, I'll watch this. And on VOD. And other on VOD. Oh. Not sure, dude. Do whatever you want to do, big man. You're the big man, big man. You're the big man, big man. Big man, big man. Whoa. All right, so what do we need? All right, so we got everything. So we're going to go ahead and go. We're going to need, just make sure that we have enough for power. Do we have enough for power lines? What's up, big man? I use 1 kilobyte for Act 3. What? Oh, 1 keyboard for 3. Oh, I was like, kilobyte? KB? What are you talking about? Oh, no. It's pretty cool because I got this keyboard. I'll just straight show it to you. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a 98%. It was $112. It was like 120 bucks, but it was 50% off. It was half off. It's on Amazon. I think it's still the deal. It's a beautiful keyboard, and the actual switches on it are it's wired. It's Bluetooth. You could have 3 different Bluetooth. It's wireless, so you got a little dongle. It also comes with like a little screen. so you can actually see stuff, see like your battery and all that other crap. And it's like, dude, this is $50, like $56. I'm like, dude, that's a steal. Holy crap. And plus, just the switches on this alone are worth about that. Are you serious? Are you serious about, because in my Rumble studio, like I haven't made any changes at all to my setup except for bitrate. I've only increased the bitrate to like 15 megs and like that's it. Like let me know if it just keeps going. Because like let me know if you have to keep doing it. Because on my Rumble studio it just keeps saying connecting. And that's all it says. And I'm like, what's going on? Others having issues? So other people having issues as well with Rumble? So it's Rumble. Okay, it's Rumble. And this is what I'm talking about. Like that whole Twitter thread, that's pretty much what I'm talking about. Like that whole Twitter thread, if you would have read it, or that whole X thread, it's basically like I was trying to be as professional as humanly possible without like, putting the ball in anyone's streamer's court and actually saying, okay, this streamer. No, I removed myself from the equation 100%. And every time I always talk about discovery, maybe changing the way that content is, you just read everything, and the way that content was being delivered. And if content is being delivered in such a way that it's very difficult to be discovered, then I said maybe we should have like a spotlight discoverability community notes, or not community notes, but like a community thing. And with Rumble saying nothing, absolutely nothing, to me, it's like that says a lot. I mean, what the person, I'm not going to say the person's name, but if that person would have, the person who I replied to directly, very respectfully, by the way, very respectfully, if they would have said, hey, we're not focused on the front end at this time, we're more focused on back end, but we'll definitely take these notes down for future if we come across it. Boom, problem solved, 100%. But the fact that they just continuously ignore like little cries and pleas from not just myself but multiple people, it's just like, okay, it's like you guys will address everything but the elephant in the room. And it's self-imposed. So like, what are your thoughts on it? A D-bag. Dude, no, like for me it's like if the dude goes live and I see him, I'll definitely go into his stream and just like say hi, what's up, and just ask him like what's like, it's not a big deal. The fact was this individual on X just kept bringing it back to money. He kept bringing it back to the creator program. He kept bringing it back to monetization, and he kept using individual streamers as examples. I'm like, no, dude, I'm removing the streamers from this. You're talking about the Emerald City. I'm still talking about the Yellow Brick Road, dude. Like these are two different conversations, and he could not separate the two. And then he started attacking me personally. And I'm like, okay, that's when I'm done. If you want to patronize me and start to do all that shit and use me as a stepping stone, we're done. We're done. That just proves to me that you can't hold a conversation without dropping certain things about yourself and other individuals in there. So that's why I just kept going, just like professional, keep my head up, don't stoop to his level. And if this guy wants to act a fool, I'll just keep walking on. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I mean, you can have a section called like up and coming, or you could have a spotlight, or and the things that suck about this is a lot of the stuff that we talk about, it requires manual intervention. It requires human intervention unless they set this up on the back end. And again, if Rumble if they were just to come out and say, hey guys, we're not focused on this, we're focused on the back end, that would completely shut me and a lot of other people up, because they are focusing on the back end. Like the RTMP was just released to everybody. And it's a beautiful, it's a lot better than most other streaming platforms, straight up, period. Done. YouTube, other places don't even come close to the quality that Rumble can deliver. Oh. We've lost power. Shit, we got no power. Oh, dude. Oh, this is going to be a problem. This is definitely going to be a problem real soon. We're gonna have to build some power plants. Shit. we don't even have power plants, so we're gonna have to keep going. You almost went out. Hey, it's up to you if you want to do that stuff. For me, it's like I wasn't gonna stoop. You know, I don't do that. It's like I do. Like I still like the guy. I still respect the guy. You know, and I do want to further the conversation. But again, it's like if you just remove money from it. I didn't mention my stream. I didn't. Ooh, what happened here? Did we forget? We forgot. Oh. Are we all green? We're green. Very good. But like he kept saying I was asking for a handout. Then he went to my channel and then he started like looking at my channel. I'm not on the PC. I'm on a different computer, so I really can't bring it up. And he starts like psychoanalyzing my channel. I'm like, what are you doing? Like I removed myself from this whole conversation so people wouldn't do that. Because this issue, if you want to perceive it as an issue, and I don't think it's an issue, I just think it's just kind of allocating some resources in a different basket just for a short period of time. It was like, wow. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like for me, it's and like again, it's like he kept bringing up things about like and I hate when people don't know about individual pasts. They double down, attack the individual, not knowing exactly. It's like, you're not like me. It's like, well, of course I'm not like you. Nobody should be like anybody else. We should all be our own selves as we're doing what we're doing. But at the same time, like nobody knows about my girlfriend, or I call her wife on you know, just because we've been together forever. Like nobody knows that she has very crippling health issues. Nobody knows that like I've been unemployed, and this is kind of a godsend because I was able to help her with her issues and her medical problems, going to and from the hospitals and stuff. She has water in her heart. There's a medication that's actually putting water in her heart. So at any moment in time, I have to drop my headphones and go out. So I don't stream constantly. I don't have a schedule like most of these people. And it sucks because it just nobody knows. And so when they start attacking me and stuff like that, it does kind of get to me a smidge, but not necessarily. It's just like, you know, you're speaking from the unknown and you're not asking questions in order to advance the conversation. You'd rather just attack, say that I'm trying to gain something for nothing, and then put me, you know, just cast me away just like everybody non-streamer. I was like, that's up to you, big man. Hey. Oh, you didn't see me? So like, what did you, like what was your takeaways from it? Yeah, like anytime you want to chit chat, bro. Like I said, I'm pretty much down. I'm down for whatevs. Like I'm like me and that guy Rick, or there's like another streamer guy. When he saw what I was saying, in that thread, he was like, "Dude, you need to come on my show. You need to come on my fucking show. Like you need to be a part of this, dude. There's so much there." In any part. Which part of what? What's his name? His name is like that guy, Rick. Uh-oh, I got a lot of people following me now. Oh shit, I'm getting follows. What's his name? Oh, this is the Ray. I thought it was Rick. That's his name. This is the Ray. And he was like, dude, like you're fucking spitting fire right now. Like, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, it's just it's just a conversation. That's all it is. All it is a conversation. And of course, you know, the guy, when he does mention streamers, he mentions streamers that have been a part of this, have been a part of Rumble for years. You know, he doesn't mention anything about the stuff. So I hate when people open their mouth not knowing anything. Yeah, that's why I didn't choose to attack him. Like I could have went to his channel and opened up his channel, and then I could have tore him up a new one. I could have went scorched earth on the guy, because he sees, like he may see me as using AI to generate some of the thumbnails as being very lazy but I see him as grabbing wallpapers and putting his logo on it is being just as lazy. That's just me. And that's not me. That's not me. That's not him. That's a lot of people. So it's like, dude, you're like calling yourself out. Like I just don't get it. And the thing is, like, I don't even feel bad, or I'm not pissed off at all at the whole thing, because again, it's coming from a place of ignorance, and he's not requesting clarity at all. So it's like, you're just going to continue walking down the path of ignorance, and you're going to double down, triple down, and then start attacking me personally. It's like, okay, I love you too, bro. It's all good, bro. Like I really don't give a shit. But apparently he does. I'm not going to call names, man. Like I said before, I said what I said. I said, man, if like, I'm not going to be sitting here being patronized. I'm just not. That's not what I do. All right, let's see if we can get this last little bit going. We need some more plate. How many do we need? 25? Oh, wow, that's a lot. There we go. Yeah, boys.
Hub upgrade 6. Landing platform hydraulics completed.
Here it
Further
comes.
Landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer.
But that's why I was kind of asking in our little Discord.
With Fix-It as a future with you.
Should I just
Tier 1 and
call
2
it quits?
milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Yes. Okay, cool. This is exactly what we need. Oh yeah, dude, this game is amazing. I don't know if you've ever played Satisfactory or thought about it. It's just one of those games that's real chill. It's just very chill. Like this stuff, if you set it up correctly, it will just keep going forever. There's even a server where you could open up a server and have it running on a server. And you could have two different ways. You could have it to only mine when you're there, or you could have that shit mining 24/7 even when 0 players are in that server. I was like, huh. That's what a lot of people say. Like that's why for me personally, like it gets very disheartening when individuals like start to do what like this individual did. Like I always try to remove individuals out of the equation, and I try to see if the actual conversation can continue just on the merits alone. And a lot of times they can. And that is why personally, like, again, if you go through every single reply I did with that one thread, every single one of those, I ensured that when I replied back that I did not loop it back to any one person, place, event, thing, and I just kept it to the straight facts. That's all I did. So, like I said before, it's I've done this before, man. Like with my professional thing, I used to be like a IT style investigator for some issues with IT, and yeah, so that's what I used to do. And so a lot of times I used to have to answer to like uppity ups, professional people that like if you didn't write that shit like as if you wrote a fucking like a book or like a Wikipedia article, man, they're gonna come at you, dude. This is a chill game, dude. And it's multiplayer. Like, if you want to come in and join up, you could join up right now if you wanted. Like, I could open it up. Let's see. Manage session. I think, like, look at that. Manage players. You're on Steam's. And come on in. I could invite you. I could show the link. I can give you the links. Like, what do you want to do? But yeah, so what I was telling, what I'll clue you in on with vape, like what me and vape were talking about. It was me, vape, and Gigi. We were in a phone call, and I was talking about my anxiety and like the different and how complex my anxiety was, and the. Okay, we're gonna have to chop some trees now. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna we're gonna have to do something about this. This is not happening. Okay, so this only has 14 in it, and this will eat through it like mad nuts crazy. We're gonna have to go get some. We're gonna have to go pick some flowers. Franklin. My team. Oh, he's stuck. I'm gonna have to like leave the area and have him come back. Oh, Franklin, dude. Oh, he's laughing. All right, so let me pick up all this stuff before we start doing production again. Let me pick some more flowers. No, so basically, let me kind of clue you in on the whole like anxiety trip with me. Like, because I was in a phone call with Vape and Gigi, and I kind of like said some stuff, and it didn't trigger the whole like anxiety episode or whatever. It just kind of made me more aware of like what's going on with me. So basically, when I was married with my ex-wife. Oh, you have 6 different ones? Holy snap. Like, same location. Like, do you like go in the room and then there's like a mirror? You're like, dude, that's a big mirror, man. I love that mirror. Wait, is that a red light behind them? Like, what's going on? Oh, you're complex? Yeah, I try to keep things simple, and I try not to like look up and go squirrel all that much. It's very difficult to do so, but for me, a lot of my anxiety personally kind of stretches from when I was streaming way back in the day. I started streaming back in 2008, kind of like off and on, and I was more of a not really a content creator. But I was making content basically with like old school VHS tapes, like way a long time ago back in the 90s. We actually had a camcorder, like those old school, like I don't remember the company name, like Sanyo or whatever, or not Sanyo. Was it? I think we had a Sony, because I think my uncle went out and bought it for the family, because we lived all around my grandma's house, and then anytime there was a party, we all went to my grandma's house. And so I remember taking the VHS tape and doing a bunch of stuff with it. I remember doing you could do stop motion with it. And this was like way back in the day. And so, as I'm doing all this stuff like way back in the day, everything was cool. And that was, I guess, like the first time I was doing content creation, making VHS tapes, giving it to my cousin, and he would add his own little thing on his own little camcorder session. And then we just kept passing the tape back and forth. It was pretty cool. This is about the whole time when like CKY2K was like coming out with like their little stuff. But so I've been doing it for a long time. And then when I started doing it on Justin.tv, I just didn't have a powerful enough computer at all. Living in San Diego, getting like a newlywed married, it was very difficult to do anything. So I was more of a viewer than an actual content creator. Then I was, doing other stuff, doing everything, trying to make ends meet. And then when I came back, that's when they kind of geared us toward Twitch. Go to Twitch. And again, I couldn't really do much on there because of my powerful computer, but through working at a company, being able to go through like the company trash I was able to pull out enough stuff in order to actually come up with a pretty, okay computer. I think it was like a Pentium 4, like a Pentium 4, right when hyperthreading was introduced. Like the good old times. I remember doing that. That was fun. And then I remember what I found in the trash at work was a Blackmagic capture card. And this was way back in the day. Oh my God. We'll get back to production in a second. This is stuff we got. Ooh, we'll take you. Power slug. So anyway, I'm
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency.
I'm 43.
Store this potential resource for later use.
Like I've been doing the the PC thing for forever. That's been my main source of income. So I was like, what, screw it. So yeah, so I'm gonna kind of, for brevity, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip all this stuff. So my ex-wife and I, when we were, I purchased my own house in San Diego, by the way, which is extremely hard to do. And being in San Diego, owning my own home, I had like this pseudo garage area that was my little place where I started doing content creation. And unbeknownst to me, I'm gonna run. I don't want to fight these guys yet. We'll do it later. When I was doing content creation, my ex-wife hated it. She hated the fact that I was making content. She thought it was pointless, and she wanted me to stop. And I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm being creative. This is a very good thing. I really enjoy it, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to be really huge going forward. And this was at a time when Twitch did not have the sub button yet, and they weren't partnering people. This was right at the cusp of when we started hearing echoes about sub buttons. So you're 50? You're 50. You're 50. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're 50. Yeah, so this is like right at the cusp of like right when the sub button was about to come out. That was when I personally returned to Twitch. All right, that should be enough. We're back in business. So basically what happened was there was a day where I was streaming just like I am now. And I had like this big cup, and I don't know if you've ever heard of SodaStream, where you can make your own sodas. You can make your own like mixing sodas. They had like Red Bull, they had like an energy drink, they had all this other stuff, and it was really good. Yeah, no, Justin.tv, they formed that, and then they formed Twitch because a lot of people were gaming on there. Yeah, this is the whole time of Tom with MySpace and how he became your best friend, and people who removed Tom were actually alienated from this website. I remember doing it. That's how I learned HTML for the first time, just trying to edit my shit. And so I remember I was making my own soda streams. I had this big like chalice cup, and I liked it a lot. And I remember putting it down, and I would drink from it. And just like I am now with Full Throttle, sponsor. And while doing that, my ex-wife began to text me, and this is the very beginnings of what happened. She began to text me, and when I wasn't responding, she would call. She was at work, and she was working at like an old folks' home in a place called El Cajon, and that's in San Diego. And we live down south in Chula Vista. It's called Chula Vista. And when I was living down there, it was a pretty major drive, but she was getting paid quite well. And I didn't work until 4 p.m. at night. So every single day from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m., maybe 2, I would stream constantly, day after day after day. 9 a.m., 1. Sometimes 8:30, 1. Sometimes 9:30, 1. But every day at about 9 o'clock. Was it B? Yeah, B. There we go. We got the flashlight. So when all that started to kind of, I totally forgot what we were going to do that one. So when all that started to kind of happen and go down, she was texting me. And then I was streaming at the time. So I would pick up my cup, drink, and put it back down. And my phone was behind the cup. Now, I always keep my phone on vibrate. Even right now. Where's my phone? Right in front of me. It's on vibrate. It always is on vibrate. I don't ever have the ringer on. This kind of sucks because I do miss some calls, but then again, if you really need to get a hold of me, then you'll call back or you'll send me an email or whatever the case may be. But I eventually usually catch it. That's usually loud enough for me to hear. Usually. So she decides to go into my channel, and instead of saying something, she watches my stream. And this was at a time where I decided to no longer call my stream a stream, and I would convert it to show. I called it a show. I didn't call myself a streamer. I called myself a showman. So a lot of times when people would come in, I'd be like, yo, ladies, ooh, and I would kind of do like this debonair type of suave guy. And it worked. It worked. And the funny thing is, I actually had quite a few different females watching me, my channel, as I want to say it was almost like 60-40. 60% was men, 40% were women, which was insane to me. My number one mod was a female. And we spoke a lot offline, but it wasn't speaking between her and me. It was speaking between her, me, and the stream. So we never talked personally. Only once in a while would she mention her husband. And he was a cool dude, according to her. I don't know. Again, we never really talked personal. So she then, after maybe watching my stream for about 30 minutes during her lunch hour, she then begins to talk to me through an account that she created. And I'm going, what's going on with this? Like, who's this person? And when she was talking to me, she wasn't saying, hey, this is your wife. Like, what's going on? She starts asking me about my phone. Like, where's your phone? How come you don't have your phone on you? I'm like, wait, what? Like, and she just kept saying something about my phone. Phone. I'm going like, wait. Who is this? And then I read the name. The name was Buttercup something. And I'm like, what? And then after, like, honestly, about 15 messages, I realized, oh shit, this is my ex-wife. This is my wife. Holy crap. Oh shit. And then I move the cup and I see that she tried to contact me only 4 times. And then she immediately jumped into Twitch and started talking to me, but she didn't do it right away. That night when we got home, a huge argument blew up because she was watching me be a showman to other women. And as I was being showman, flirtatious and all this other stuff, she found that as being repulsive. A married man doing this? I'm like, yo, this is how you make money. This is how you make the cash. When I find it kind of creepy when that dude from Family Feud, like the old school Family Feud, he would walk up to the ladies and kiss them on the lips. The guy from Running Man, if you remember the show host for the movie Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And so he would actually kiss the chicks on the lips as being a showman. And I figured that was me. I'm that showman guy. I'm the one who's walking up to the lady. Oh, lady, how you doing? Let me kiss the hand, and let me just go ahead and grab the little, yeah. That's basically what he would do. And my ex-wife she lost her fucking mind. Absolutely lost her mind. Hold on, I gotta go over here. You remember that dude? You remember he would kiss the chicks on the lips? Like, what are you doing, man? You're a fucking show host. You're kissing ladies on the lips. I want to do that. So, like I said, it was... No, I want to take it off. Do I have enough? I don't think I have enough. Pickup miner? I do. Okay, go ahead. And so we got into an argument. Well, my ex-wife at the time, she was pretty big on DeviantArt, if you know that website. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, a lot of people, it's anytime that you take attention away from somebody, that's when people get pissed off. That's when and that's what she was seeing. Like, I was taking attention away from not only her but the family. I'm like, no, dude, I'm still here. Like right now, my door is like cracked open a little bit, just so that when I shout, I'm not shouting into the hallway. My girlfriend's literally on the other side of me, and she's working because she works from home. My son is out there. He's probably playing Minecraft on the Xbox, and he has his little iPad set up, so he's chit-chatting with his cousins right now, playing Minecraft, So, she ran a DeviantArt page, and she got pretty popular with her anthropomorphic art, the animal people. And through that, she was able to garner somebody to sit there in my channel and report back to her on everything that I was doing. And these are like low life nobodies that don't have any they're nobodies. Honestly, I swear to God, they're nobodies. And she was able to get people to report back on what I was doing, but the issue was she wasn't having people report back immediately. They were reporting back and she wouldn't say anything to me. Next thing you know, I'd be done with the stream. I'd go to work because I worked at night. I'd come home, and then when there were days off, or when we did interface for the very short period of time that we did, she'd be absolutely livid about stuff, and I wouldn't know why. But it wasn't until 4 months later when she started dropping hints about people were being in my chat. 4 months this started going on for. 4 months. So I'm looking at there's like 9 people in here now. Like there's like a small part of me that's kind of going, oh fuck, like one of them is her, one of them is her, or one of them is one of her friends, and it still to this day I can't shake it. And that I was like, what the fuck? Like you have people watching me and they're reporting back what I'm doing? What the fuck? I'm not doing anything. I said, dude, and then she talked about how I was supposed to meet up with people at Comic-Con. I'm like, yeah, Comic-Con, hello. It's called a meetup. You, me, we go to Comic-Con and we meet these people. And she's like, I don't want to associate with these people. Okay, you don't have to. I'll do the associations. But I still want you to be there. Hello, you're my wife. We've been married for, I don't know how long at that point in time, maybe 8, 12. We were together for 17 years, her and me. We were married for 17 years and we had 3 kids. And she would always bring it back to the kids. Oh, you don't know what you're doing with your son, your daughter. You don't know what the position, you don't know. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Like, what are you doing? I'm over here making enough money to pay our mortgage on Twitch. I'm over here making enough money to not necessarily pay the mortgage, but it's like pay a few bills. The internet bill, this bill. And if I stop doing that, then that money has to come from somewhere. And so I was just like, whoa. And then it only escalated from there. So there will be times when I'm thinking about streaming here on the future, like when I was talking about Planet Premium and actually going into like this automobile thing right here, going into the car, doing all that stuff, and doing Planet Premium, making it, oh shit, I forgot. You have to go filters. Filters stop. Doing this. Going, like doing all like this crazy animation stuff. Yeah. I thought about doing all this stuff for a long time. But when I start building towards it, all of a sudden, out of the blue, a week later, 2 weeks later, I get this huge, crazy anxiety issue that just pops up out of nowhere. And I'm going, oh, fuck. And then I just go silent. And I can't move. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'll tell you, there was one time when I was in San Diego coming home. Hold on, let me put this back. There was one time I was in San Diego coming home. And as I was coming home from San Diego, I'm like, dude, holy shit, I got this fucking urge to stream. Big time. We're talking like a fucking 12 hours. We're talking, I'm like, we're talking 12-hour stream. We're talking epicness. I'm talking about screaming into the microphone, just getting fucking deep with it. Went home, took a quick shower, did all what I had to do. Did all what I had to do. Do this, do that, do that. And then I put on the headphones. I get ready. Everything's ready. OBS is done. I got everything ready. And I'm like, I'm hovering over the start streaming. I'm going, and that's exactly what happened. I broke down. I didn't break down crying. I just broke down where I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it. All right, we need to make some biomass burners. All right, let me see if I can. I think I have enough. But yeah, no, that's basically what happened. So for people to not know about this stuff, it's okay for people not to know. But then again, just like Robin Williams has the best quote ever. He's like, you have no idea what battles the other person's going through, so always be kind. And just that's like my philosophy of life, dude. Just be kind to people because you have no idea what people are going through. You have no idea what type of shit people got. You know, and for me, streaming on places like Mixer, back when it was Beam, that helped me a lot. And then when I started having anxiety issues there, I was mostly focused on Mixplay, on the Mixplay board. Yeah, I knew it. How many? See, I need to put more wood in here. But we'll go again. Let's sort. Got it. All right, let's go again. These leaves, look at how fast it eats them. But that's always been my thing. So like, yeah, like for me, if you're ever experiencing some issue, oh, are you serious? If you're ever experiencing some issues, just like, again, always be kind to people. And that's why for me, when I was doing those Twitter things, I was just being extremely respectful. Just like, dude, like, I'm not trying to attack any one person. I'm just saying, look, is Rumble functioning the way it should? If you believe so, perfect. I humbly disagree. I you know, other places have definitely like community spotlights. They have up and coming. They have different small sections for this stuff. And a lot of people, sometimes they refuse to even like look at that. Like, what am I missing? Oh, copper. God. Jeez. Do I have copper ID? I'm just going to do it all. So, but that's why I have the cartoon guy. Wow. But this is why I have this cartoon guy. And that's why I have this guy. Sometimes this guy will help me whenever anxiety's like hitting an all-time critical mass high. It's like, I really want to go live, but I just, you know, just maybe if I just kind of hide myself for a bit, and if I just kind of go live, and a lot of people look at this as a cop-out. I'm like, you could call it whatever you want, dude. You can judge from a distance, pointing fingers, but until you're in my shoes, shut the fuck up. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, you like that? Oh, here. Oh, shit, I can't show you. Damn it, I'm on the other computer. I was streaming so much from this computer, just doing desktop stuff, that I completely forgot. No, this character that I have, this dude here, he's got so many different outfits, helmets, masks, shit like that. He's got like guns, like squirt guns. He's got a bunch of stuff. God, dude, I've lost so much weight. I want to say people think I'm sick. Where are we at? But yeah, dude, like I said, if you ever want to chit, we could do it online. We could do it offline. What I mean, like, we can make it like a streaming session. If you want to have, like, you know, angst. Make it a show. Because I'm pretty sure, like, we'll have, you know, there'll be some conversations that are pretty good. I forgot Vape was a little bit older, huh? Isn't he like 48? Something like that. I forgot he's a little older guy. You know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna have to make a biomass burner. Like, no joke. Yeah. I knew he was a bit older. Yeah, no, I'm 43. It's kind of funny. Like me and him, we became quote unquote friends when him and I got into a back and forth on Twitter. It's so funny, dude. Oh wait, whoa, no way, dude. They added. Oh no, they did not. They did not add this. Holy shit, this changes everything. I did not know they fucking added like an intake. When did they do that? Dude, this game's fucking dope. This game's sick. What time is it? 3:15? How long have I been live? Hour and a half? You know, I angled it the same exact way. That's pretty funny. We are going to... We do not have very much fuel. Can we make a chainsaw? Please say we can make a chainsaw. Oh, what do I need to do? Make a chainsaw. Do I have to do the... Yes, we need to do field reach. We need this. So we need this. Okay, we'll do this. We need that, like, bad. So we need to go get copper. We need to get, oh shit, we need an ass ton of copper. We need screws. We could do screws. Our production is going to shut down again. Let me actually shut it down. Yeah, okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll shut it down for now. Yeah, because I want to say, like, if we discuss like a lot of stuff in private about how we can't go live, then I want to say it almost negates some of it. We can go live and just maybe possibly discuss little things. I don't know. Like I said, man, it's all. I'll put the handball in your court. The handball is in your court, sir. All right, we got enough of that. We got that. We have enough. Do we have enough? We do not. Okay, so we're gonna go get some copper. Fuck. Go get some copper. Get to the copper. No, no, no. Damn it, Franklin, dude. Bro, what are you doing? Franklin, you okay, buddy? You okay? You okay, big man? You okay, big dog? I mean, big whale? Oh, here we go. Grab all. Grab all. Yeah, but that's so basically, to sum it up, that's basically what happened all from the beginning. It kind of resembles PTSD. For like 3 weeks, I'll be good. I want to do a schedule, but then again, I got to balance my personal anxiety with my girlfriend's health, with my son being home from school. With me, I have to look for a job. Like I said, I was a professional for 20 years. 20 years I've been a computer professional. I've been a desktop engineer. I've been a systems administrator. I've done everything between Active Directory, Azure, AWS, all these different things, and like nobody gives a shit. Absolutely nobody gives a shit. It's like I'm living in like this like what's going on? It's cycles, man. It's like seasonal. It's like, what are you doing, man? And I don't know if you've ever done this before. And like, I'm not gonna say I look in the mirror, but it's almost like you look in the mirror and go like, bro, what are you doing? You're fucking beyond this. And then you get like this sudden spark, like this Thanos snap, and you're like, yeah, boys, this is how we do it. We handle ourselves, man. And then you walk out the door and it's back to square one. 100%. Wait. We need copper. And that's what sucks about anxiety. And that's why, like, I try not to be reckless with my attitude around my girlfriend. Because she has her own anxiety issues and stuff like that, and I started to kind of trigger some anxiety with her, simply talking about how AI is kind of fastly catching up to just the bare basic of human interaction, where AI currently is handling like a lot of low level issues with some companies, and she's like 100%. She's like, no. Hey, I'm getting 200 frames a second, dude. It's amazing. 3440 by 1440p, guys. 200 frames a second. That's amazing. Yeah, it's like it's like, I wish I can get a little bit deeper into it, but there's like I don't mind getting into it like at all, but there's like a sub thing. Like you almost kind of, I don't think the public needs to know about that. Nothing bad. It's just like, that's a little personal. Yeah, no, AI is great, but like when you actually like, there's some videos floating around where what they were doing was they were dumping every single piece of information into AI, and as they were dumping everything, I mean, we're talking about like high level reports, high level like analytics when it comes to the West Coast with certain things, all the way down to an expense report, a gasoline expense report. And it was all funneled through the CEO, and the CEO, through its thing, started distributing it to its C-level executives, who then rained it down on their employees. Because I was just watching this shit go through, and I'm watching like this command prompt just absolutely go fucking nuts. And I'm going, holy fuck. Then like these dudes, they're just like dumping like these documents into it. They're like just commanding. I'm like, holy crap. And you're watching it happen live as it's sifting through all the data. And it's giving like analytical reports on some of the stuff. And it's like within seconds, it's giving you analytical reports on shit that would take literally weeks to receive from a human. I'm like, oh, holy fuck. We're done, dude. And everybody's saying that it's only going to be a matter of time before they start. It's only a matter of time before they start. A one-man billion-dollar company will come out. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be cray. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was making copper. And it's true. I was like, oh, biomass leave. No. We need biomass. Biomass. Yes. Biomass. Make it. Biomass. I forgot about biomass. What am I doing? These things will save me. We're going to get rid of all the iron. Okay, we're going to boom. Uh-oh. Command prompt. We don't want that. Sort. Go here. Biomass wood. We're going to collect these. That'll be good. And the wood. Yeah, we want to do biomass first. Oh yeah, dude. Beautiful. Oh. Let me open the door real quick. Well, that's currently what ChatGPT will do. Like if you begin to like do therapy with ChatGPT, you're not wrong. Hold on. Oh. Okay, yeah, I heard a scream, but it was my son. He was screaming in enjoyment. So that's a lot better than in pain and suffering. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put this here. Watch how slow this goes. Oh shit. Oh yeah, production paused. There we go. So this is how slow it goes. There we go. Yeah, but no, like GPT would never say that you're wrong. And that was kind of like a small issue for me. Let's see. A little while. Almost 2 hours. We're like a few minutes away from 2 hours. Yeah, so that was for me. Like I noticed that GPT, like when you do therapy sessions with GPT, and just kind of like just be like, yo, dude, here's like a problem. Like how would you solve this issue and problem? Yeah, GPT would be like, you're not wrong in that situation. Like, wait, me going nuts and telling somebody that I hated them, that wasn't wrong? No, that wasn't wrong at all. During your frame of mind, blah blah blah. It's like, what? Really? You've been right there, boom. I've been playing for 2 hours. Wait, what did it say? It said something about what? All right, let me see what's going on here. We're gonna need copper. Oh yeah. So anyway, that was my adventure on X. I thought that was pretty funny. I still couldn't believe that dude came out. He's like, I think you're 1,000% wrong. And I was like, what? 1,000% wrong? It's okay. And then he starts going off. I was like, yeah, dude, what are you doing, man? I thought we loved each other. I'm gonna see if I can stay on as long as I can. Yeah, I don't know why that they don't say that you're wrong. It's because I even had to say that I was wrong a lot of times. Like, let me tell you, like, there was a jagged pill that I had to swallow, and it wasn't like a real pill. It was like a it was one of those moments of like, when you've been doing this for so long, and you have a bunch of people that say that you're pretty good at what you do, all this other stuff, you begin to have like an idea of something. And I'm gonna name a streamer that's on Rumble. I love this dude. His name is Grim Hollywood. I highly suggest everybody go out and follow this dude. I watched him, and he's one of those streamers that can go live for 12 plus hours a day, and I think he does. And he's just dominating in the charts. He's going up. I think he has over 300 followers now, which is a lot for Rumble, because again, Rumble's more of a smaller platform. And he's just going off. And the fact that I had to sit there and I had to tell myself, I'm fucking jealous of this guy. That just confirming that was so much, it drained me so much. Even saying it now, I'm getting kind of a, oof, like I gotta pause for a second. And again, it's like I've never admitted jealousy in any way, shape, or form for anybody. And this isn't just toward him, or this has been to multiple other streamers. But when he came on and he had the mask on, I'm like, that's such a good fucking mask. He's very good with what he does. I said, holy fuck, dude. What am I feeling right now? I don't know what the fuck I'm feeling. I'm like, dude, no, it's jealousy. It is straight up jealous. I'm like, I'm not jealous. He's him and I'm me. That's different. I'm like, nope. It's jealousy, bro. It's just don't act like it's not, because it is. And even GPT would like even GPT wouldn't come to the conclusion of this. I had to kind of walk GPT into that. No. And then they confirmed, yes, it is. It is a form of jealousy, what you're feeling. And it's not jealousy like, oh my God, I wish. It was just like, wow, this guy can do this for that long. And it's just, like I said, it was one of those jagged pills you got to swallow.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Okay, yeah, we're going to need a lot more copper. So we're going to have to build a copper plant. So a copper plant is going to be one smelter, one miner, one smelter, and one constructor. I have everything. Good, let's go. Wait, do I have everything? I do. So I don't know that, and coming to harsh realizations with yourself, I want to say is definitely healthy. And that's why for me, as soon as I said, dude, it's jealousy, boom, that's when a lot of pieces started falling into place for me. Yeah, dude. And if you don't come back, I hope to see you later. I'll also say something else when he gets back. Let's see, grab all. No, grab. There we go. We're going to have to build a miner. We're going to go this way. Okay, now, should I bring the materials up? I think I'll do that. We need some more for the biomass. Oh, it came down. It's returned. Trying to think, like, we do need, so what? Yes, this is exactly what we need right here. So yeah, we're on the right one. We may need to manually do some copper first before we actually build that. I need the conveyors to go up. Oh, got some birds going through. Oh, the Switch 2 got hacked. Are you serious? They're already hacking the Switch 2. Oh, lovely. Dude, they're going to bypass the fuck out of it. Like, anytime any company comes out with any type I'll be right back. Someone brought me something I need to fix. The neighbor's kid. Oh, okay, cool. Dude, that's going to be a little while. Yeah, but anytime anybody says challenge me, you don't want to do that on the internet, man. You'll be challenged. They'll get you dead to rights with whatever you challenge them with. That's just fact. That's just fact, Jack. Oh man, I spent way too much money on this computer. So basically I went through and I bought a computer, or I didn't buy a computer, I built a computer. And I got all the best stuff that you could possibly imagine with this computer. Like when I got the fans, I didn't get the fans. I got the Lee & Lee LCD fans. I also got the streamer lights that come out. So it's all like a rainbow of goodness. And and the reason why I did that was because I was going to buy the Switch 2 for my son. He's only 6 years old. And so I was doing the whole Switch 2 thing. And then when I pre-ordered it, 10 minutes later after the pre-order, GameStop canceled it. I was like, what happened? So I hit up GameStop and they're like, there's nothing we can do. You're GameStop. You can do something. So because it got canceled, I took that pre-order money and I took that pre-order money and I just moved it over to building my, buying the Intel B580. And I got it for retail price. Thank God. Thank God I got it for retail price. But I was able to take my 3070 Ti out and I built my son's computer. So I bought myself a CPU. I bought myself the B580, which is a good card, man. I'm actually very impressed with Intel. Like Intel, dude, keep going, man. You're there. Welcome back, sir. I'm talking about the B580. I'm talking about my son's computer and how I did the Switch 2. Oh wait, we got 500. Oh shit, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. I take one of these. Wait. It's not moving. What are you doing? What are you doing? There we go. Never mind. So I bought the B580 for myself. And then I bought the 14700K for myself, which came with a free SSD. Thank God. I think that AIO cooler is still on Newegg for free. Such a good deal. And so I bought that. Newegg shipped me a motherboard on accident. So and they didn't want it back, it was like a $600 motherboard. I was like, okay, I'll keep that. Yes.
Milestone reached. Conveyor
So
belts
with
can
all
now
those
merge,
parts, I was able to build my
split,
son's
and
computer.
to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Okay. Welcome back, sir. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. I was doing I did that. So for this computer here, because it kept overheating a bit, because I didn't have the 3D card like this. I didn't have it like this. I had it in my it was pretty much upright. Yeah, so the 3D card wasn't like this. It wasn't like this. It was like this inside of the computer. So you could see all the cool colors on the 3D card. And that unfortunately was causing overheating in like Red Dead and all that other stuff. So it's like, shit, but it's all good. But I gave him all the Lee & Lee lights. I gave him all of the LCD stream. Dude, his computer, oh my God. It's for a 6-year-old. It's like a $2,000 computer, man. He's like losing his mind. And then my girlfriend comes home like yesterday going, hey, I bought the Switch 2. And I'm like, dude, this kid's spoiled, man. Like he's spoiled and he's already asking for more stuff. And I'm like, dude, you got to calm down. Oh, dude, Red Dead's so good. Like if there's a video that I watched about Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto 6, and the patents that they used for Rockstar, I was like, dude, it's kind of crazy. So basically every NPC has like this circle of awareness around them. And anytime that you do anything, they'll react to you. And I was like, what? It was just, and the cops, instead of coming after you and trying to like, they'll actually communicate with other police that have not yet been rendered or something like that. I was like, dude, it's like they're protecting the shit out of fucking GTA 6. It is nuts. Oh yeah, baby. There we go. That's what we do. You know what? Fuck it. It's going to look ghetto. I don't care. It's going to look ghetto. There we go. Look how ghetto this shit looks. There we go. How far will it go? Will it make it? It'll make it. It will. Nice. All right, here it goes. Is it doing it? It is. Okay, so you're gonna see. You're gonna start. This is like a little elevator. You're gonna start to see stuff go up. There we go. Yeah, boys. That's how we handle this. Oh, here, it's back. It's returned. What beautiful gifts do you have for us today? Wait, can I skip this? I need the chainsaw. Actually, do we have enough? We don't. Let me get. Whoa, birds. They're like my attack train birds. See that shit? Every time I play Red Dead, I go, what's that over there? And then I go over there. And then I don't do anything. I'm going to hit that guy up in DMs one more time. What's his name? That guy, Ray. This guy, Ray Gaming. I think I'm going to hit him up one more time. Just let him know that I'm down, like whenever he is. He's got 6,000 followers. Here, let me join his Discord. Let me see if I can do that. He's got tip. He's got DMs. Let me join his Discord. There it is. Join the Discord. Oh, the link is invalid. Oh no. Whatever. Whatever. What, like what do you mean by streaming all day today? Like with me streaming? Oh man, like, I don't know. She may want to go to the store later. If she goes to the store, I may go with her, because I haven't been out of the house in fucking God knows how long. Oh, content stuff? Of course. She honestly, to tell you the truth, she's been like my biggest like fan of what I do. Ish in a way. Like she doesn't come into my streams or nothing like that. But she doesn't care like what I do on my own personal time. Yeah, no. She doesn't care. She actually encourages me to do it. And I even kind of told her like, over time that I've that's why I posed that question in chat or in that little Discord, like, should I just hang my hat up? Because I just like I said, I've been trying to do it for so long. I even had talking points. I recorded a video earlier that I was going to upload to here on Rumble, basically discussing that whole Twitter thread that happened. And I was going to talk about like, should I like what should I do? Like, should I just retire? Should I stop? Well, she's working. I'm not. I used to work at a place that didn't care what time you went, like what time you came in the door. Like they did not care what time you came in the door, like at all. So I used to wake up like at 9 o'clock in the morning, or like 8:30, and then I used to get ready to go to work. I'd go to work, and by the time I get into work, it'd be like 9:10. And my boss didn't come until like 10:30. And I did most of my job. I did most of my work. And then I used to, like I said, I used to board operate live on the radio show every morning at noon, right here in I'll just say it's San Antonio. And there'd be like a live show that I used to board operate for. A crazy left-leaning dude. And like this guy was crazy. Like this. Like absolutely, like every single time he would mention Trump, he would like lose his mind, like absolutely lose his mind. And I want to say that that's why they let me go, because they found out I was a Trump supporter. They let me go on Trump's first day in office. I was like, are you serious? Like, are you kidding me? They told me not to come into work because it was a snow day. Come to find out that on that Wednesday when I came in, which is like Trump's like first, second day in office, that basically that snow day technically never existed. That like the whole office basically came in, and I was told not to come in. And even my boss was like, he didn't come in, but he was called to come in. And he had no idea. He says he has no idea what was going on. I'm like, yeah, no, I think you do. I think you did know. I think you're just kind of holding your tongue, not wanting to say anything, which is fine. Again, in my book, saying nothing says a lot more than saying something. But it is what it is. My whole issue is that I can't find work. And I was seriously hoping to work there until about March or April, because I was planning on leaving anyways. But they didn't want me to stay. And here's the reason why. Here's the biggest reason why. There's a lady that worked there. It's dude, silence speaks so much. Big time. So the lady that ran the place, who was pseudo HR, there was a huge conflicts of interest. I brought this up to my boss. I brought this up to the new CEO who came in. I brought this up to multiple people about all these different issues that I was having with this in particular person. I already discussed with you guys the medical problems with my girlfriend. Not very deeply. I didn't go into exact diagnosis, but you guys know a lot. So they started talking about my girlfriend's health at the Christmas party. And I'm like, what the what? And I was like, okay. And then this was at a table of all the C-level executives, the leadership team. I leave, go out, get a drink, which is cherry Coke. I don't drink alcohol. I mean, I do, but upon occasion, but no, I'm more of a clean thinker now. And then I go back in. When I go back in, they're still talking about my girlfriend's health. And they're using privileged information, as in stuff that has only been written down, in this conversation. And I get pissed. I get kind of like that in the throat, Like you're about ready to kind of whatever. And I decide I gotta go. I'm not gonna stay here. I'm like, I gotta go. Like it was like almost like how dare you guys do this shit? Like what the fuck? And when I file a complaint against this person, which is not the first time this has happened. This has happened multiple times with multiple different people. It's like the leadership was all high school kids, and they just kept talking about people's problems and issues openly. And when I got angry about it and actually said something about it, they didn't like that. They didn't like that I wasn't a team player. So basically what happened was, and the reason why that she let me go is because she says that I never explained anything to her. And I said, yeah, I don't. And I told her exactly why. I said, because she sits down with this clipboard and she takes notes. And she's over here with a smile. Ah, okay. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to replace all of our laptops. Okay, perfect. And you're going to do this. Okay, perfect. So she's sitting there taking notes. And then she goes, hold on, I got a phone call to make. Puts the notebook down, takes the phone call. I look at the piece of paper. There's flowers on it. There's houses on it. And there's people. So she's drawing. She's not taking notes. She's drawing. She's not even paying attention. She's acting like fucking Amber Heard in the Johnny Depp case. And this is a person that I'm supposed to report to and tell her everything that's going on. I'm going like, what? Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm like losing my mind. Okay, we need copper. Shit. I need to build a fucking copper thing. Actually, we do have enough. No, I need a smelter. We'll just put it right here. I don't think I have enough. I do. Is it clipping? It is not clipping. Amazing. I don't have any power line. Okay, so we do have to. So because multiple times she would sit there and draw and not take notes and not literally listen to anything I had to say, I refused to talk with her about stuff. I said, you need to, why are you asking me these questions? Like, why are you doing all this motion work when, like, you're not paying attention? You're wasting my time. Every day, 2 hours I have to dedicate to board operating for a live show. And then that's removing me. And then every, like, couple days you sit down and you want me to tell you what's going on with the whole facility. And you're not paying attention. You're wasting my fucking time. No, it was a setup. It was a complete setup. The problem was the radio station was operating at a $90,000 deficit. They were losing money. They were burning more money than what was coming in through donations. And again, this is one of those public radio stations. So it relied on public interference. And I was 100% the best person I could be with every individual. And I even told my boss, who still hasn't called me to tell me what the fuck happened. After 5 months, going on 6, he still hasn't called me and told me what happened. He still hasn't told me what happened. Like he even told me that I only found out 5 minutes. I'm like, you didn't find out 5 minutes ahead of time. Fuck you, dude. You knew about this shit. And the number one thing I told him, I said, please tell me. Just before you let me go, just please tell me. Why? Because when I told, and this is what I don't tell nobody, when I told my girlfriend at the time, so that day, my girlfriend was in the hospital. I didn't tell anybody about this. Vape doesn't know, like nobody knows. My girlfriend was in the hospital. Okay. We had an emergency. She had an emergency. She didn't tell me what happened. She just went to the hospital. She calls me up and tells me what's up. So I get up and I leave and I go outside and I'm talking to her outside. It's super cold. It's January, in Texas. And I'm like talking to her on the phone. I'm like, oh shit. I gotta go then. I have to go. Like, where are you at? She goes, oh, I'm over here, Southeast military, all this other stuff. Okay. No. I'll be right there. I go back inside. I see my boss hold up a clipboard. And then I'm like, okay, what's going on? I go inside and we walk. And he goes, I only found out about this 5 minutes ahead of time. I go, what? And then I'm sitting down and I see that that one lady who's drawing is sitting there with my little notebook. And that's when they let me go from the company. And I'm going, oh shit. Like, and then that's when I stand up. I'm like, look, I got to get going. I have to go. Like, I don't want to waste people's time. And again, nobody has reached out to me to find out why I wanted to get up and leave. It wasn't the fact that I wanted to get the fuck out of there. I have a lot of personal items that they stole from me. They're thieves because they haven't allowed me to come back in and grab it. Fucking thieves. I even texted my manager who didn't reply back to me. Fucking snake. And I fucking showed so much respect to this guy. Like, I considered him like an uncle because of how open and transparent that we were during the entire tenure. For 2 years I was there. And when I'm leaving the place, he basically tells me, hey, that one thing that happened, you didn't go down for it. And I'm like, I didn't go down for it? What are you talking about? I'm no longer with the company. I went down for it. And fuck that shit. So I left and I called my girlfriend up. And I let her know that I got let go from the company. I hear her phone drop and hit the floor. I hear beeps and beep. She went into cardiac arrest. For 36 seconds, she died. What's that? Oh, did you make the switch too? Let me see. Tell everybody what you made.
I made the switch too.
You made what?
I made the switch too.
No, my gosh. You made the switch too? So you made the switch too? Oh,
Yeah, I make the switch too.
that's a good switch too. So
Yeah.
what game is on there? Or is it off?
It's just off.
It's off?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that? So what, you drawing more? What happened? You not playing Minecraft?
Well, I couldn't play Minecraft because you can only play a multiplayer.
You all play multiplayer? What are you talking about?
I can only play on multiplayer, but if I play on Xbox, then that means then it will work because if it is real, then that means I can only do on multiplayer.
Oh, okay. You want to keep drawing?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. You're good. You're good right there. All right, cool. That's him. So yeah, so basically that's what happened. I hear her phone hit the floor and she went into cardiac arrest and technically she died for 36 seconds. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? And so I'm over here like losing my mind as I'm running back to my car to make it down to the hospital. So yeah, that was my son, Logan. That was him. But yeah, no. So that's basically what happened. So for the longest time after that event, I wanted to come out with a company called 36 Second Media. And I wanted to go after my old employer. Not go after them, like take them down, but go after them and steal all of their freaking business. And destroy them from the inside out. It's still a plan that I have. Because all I told them to do is just let me know what's going on before anything happens so I can make proper arrangements so that when I do break it to my girlfriend that I'm no longer working, that she won't have a literal fucking heart attack. And that she won't do, that was completely unexpected. Because of all the issues she's having with her heart, that 36 seconds caused irreparable damage to a lot of different stuff. And I blame my ex-employer for that. Absolutely. So when I thought about making that media company, I have conversations with AI absolutely on how exactly to do this step by step. It's going to take time, about 18 months in order to establish this shit. But I would basically be the one to take them down. And the way that I would do it was do it exactly the way that me and my ex-boss said that we would. And we would go after all of the nonprofits in the area, and we would tell them exactly, and we would just basically be a better station than they are. But the problem with this, yeah, I want to, but the problem with doing this, there is no open radio station slots here in the San Antonio area. Like there's no open radio stations. I'd have to do it from a different area, like Kerrville or something like that. It's pretty nuts. So, like nobody knows about that, and I just, like I said, I'm doing things differently now. Like she's good, 100%. She's like back to normal. But the fact that I had to live through that and she had to go through that is, I don't think anybody should have to go through that. Now, there could be arguments about, it's not my boss's fault, my girlfriend's heart conditions and issues. But then again, yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is. All right. Do we have any logistics? Can we store the stuff? We do. Oh shit. Are you serious? No. Okay, so this is like a storage tank, and it's storing all the stuff. I think I should put more. No, not the band. Actually, let's do a merger. Can I do a merger? Perfect. Now watch this. Now this is going to actually merge these two together. And instead of just that, you'll have both of them. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Love it. Yeah, man. So it's still on the books. It's still on the table to make the media company, make an LLC. If I do nonprofit, I have to have what they call a board of directors. If I do for profit, then there's a completely different ball of wax that you have to do. I don't want to go down the nonprofit route. I'd rather go for profit, but I'd rather go at the angle of nonprofitness with this profit company. And then this is exactly like, so if I ever sat down with a meeting, whoa, 36-second media, this is insane. Like, we didn't expect for all this stuff to happen. Is there anything that we can do here at this radio station that could actually make you think that, yes, this person here, get rid of them. Destroy their career here. Make sure that they are never, ever at this facility ever again, and they cannot in any way, shape, or form do business with you. I will completely fold, and I will shut down my organization permanently. And I'll do it with a smile. Let's get the nuts. Let's eat the nuts. Okay, perfect. We have to do this for, like I said, like once. So now we should be able to get a lot of stuff going. Look at that. Yeah, boys. I did all that from like super far away. I want to see it. Yeah, like I said, it's one of those like am I gonna do it? Yes or no? I don't think I will. Like I may put some effort to it, but then again, it's like I have to worry about this. I gotta worry about Rumble. I gotta worry about this. I gotta worry about that. I gotta worry about her. I'm not employed now. I got to worry about my ex-wife, and she's taking a lot of money. They filed a bunch of paperwork to reduce the child support that I owe, but then again, I don't have a job, so that kind of does a lot of other stuff. I contacted with my lawyer. I need to fill out an FL 150 form, so I got to do all this other stuff. So I should have done this when I first had the idea, but I'm not sure. Like I said, it's difficult, bro. It's like you know how difficult it is. All right, let's make a path. Boop. Hold on, what? There we go. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. Bam, bam. So this will come up here and we'll be able to dispense it. Yeah, like I do want to record all this stuff. Like I said, it's writing. It's like I even asked on it, and then even GPT was kind of being like a therapy for like a little bit, saying do I want to build something and watch it grow, or do I want to build something and watch somebody else like perish? And I said, well, both. And it says, well, you can only choose one in this scenario. Which one do you think would give you like the ultimate? Wait, how many do I have? 200? Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. And like the way that GPT worded it was really good. I was like, yeah, you know what? Like doing something strictly out of malice can be fun, but I don't know, man.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Oh. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun.
Oh, we have to have fun. If not, then I don't know. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted the chainsaw. Okay, so we have everything but the reinforced plate. We'll make some of that. So what do you got going on today, Mr. Attitude, Mr. Texas Tude? Like I like, depending upon what happens in the next like week or two, I'll determine whether I'm going to continue on with streaming or not, or just to see. Like, I'm still surprised that some of the people in our Discord has not responded to like what I said about about hanging my hat up. More email, yeah, dude. Get all the emails down, bro. Like I even shot over a DM. Oh shit! I need bolts. I wasted them all. Shot a DM, but Mr. Tex has not responded. It's okay. On these 2 days is when he goes to his place. His place. All right, let me see if I can plug it in. Go. Now we're plugged in. We're charging. I think we're still Bluetooth, right? Yeah, we're still Bluetooth. Wow, that's fucking cool. Tell you, man, this keyboard's amazing. Just the I think they're glorious. Glorious switches alone. Oh, in a few days. What's that? A little dot. Okay, let's see if we can get some. I know he said that his son was getting kind of crazy at the house a bit. I was like, no, no. There we go. Yeah, boys, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. We about to make some biomass. Oh shit, we need to make hard biomass. Oh, I don't think we can make that, can we? Oh, we can. Okay, I just need a few of them. Yeah. Franklin. No, I'm not gonna. I don't want to hang it up. Like I really don't. It's just like this is the anxiety tug of war that you always have. It's just that getting into those Twitter back and forths and then having people like completely disrespect you. And I know that this person on X is just like he's a whatever burger. But it's just even when you have people that are just like attacking you personally and you're not doing anything to them personally and you're like, dude, what are you doing, man? Sometimes you just kind of go through that motion of like, I've been doing this. I can't get a schedule down. I'm trying to do my best. Rumble is trying to kind of, make the creator program to some degree kind of favor a lot of people who are dedicated and all this other stuff. But then again, it's like, I even told people like, I just can't be that dedicated, like as much as I want. Oh, he moved. Franklin, he moved. Big man. Like, I just can't do what I want to do. I can't. I really wish I could. I just can't. And that's the biggest issue for me. I want to say the more and more I stream with the camera out like I am now, the more like confidence that I'm building. Confidence. But, Juno. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we get that. Confidence. And if Vape has to kind of like distance himself from me because of like how radical I'm becoming, I completely understand. I completely understand. He's a radical. Get rid of him. Delete his channel. We don't want people asking questions here on Rumble. We have a lot of people who will not ask questions. I've dropped 154 frames. It might be Rumble. It's always Rumble. It's always. We're going to keep this tree here. We like it. I'm going to open the door. If I talk about my girlfriend, I'll close it again. I'm like, what's going on? I'm hearing the factory in this ear and not this ear. Gone now? I don't know. Like I've dropped 54 frames, so that's about 3 seconds. Oh, look. Baby. Oh, that's such a... Oh, wow. Oh yeah, I should go out there and turn on the camera. Oh, I don't. It's about to fill up. Bam. Bam. Actually, let's flush this. Can we flush? Huh? You want to play Dark Souls? Good luck. It's a hard game. You want to play Dark Souls? You can play Dark Souls. Go ahead and play it. Any game on that Switch you want to play, you can play. The only game you can play is the Dusk Bloods. Well, it's not even out yet. But when it comes out, that's going to be my game. I'm going to play that game. Okay? That's going to be my game. Oh, what the hell, dude? I'm not going to play that. What the hell was that? Wow. No, I'll let him play Dusk Bloods, but he wants to play Dark Souls. I'm like, Dark Souls? On the Switch? Okay. Ooh. Perfect. He wants to play Dark Souls. I'm like, okay. It's a hard game. Ugh, I'm gonna take this off. There we go. Oh my God, that's a lot. It's a great game. It's an amazing game. It's one of my favorite games. I mean, again, you guys know my favorite, Bloodborne. And this year, State of Play, I was like, yeah, Bloodborne, baby. We're gonna have Bloodborne remake again, 4 years in a row, dude. I know. Next year we're gonna beat it. We're gonna get it. I mean, I do have the PKG file or whatever it's called. So I have the whole game. I even have the emulator to run it. But it's just it crashes. I haven't tried it on this computer here that I'm playing off of now, so I may actually do that. Because I keep hearing that you need a pretty honking computer in order to play the Bloodborne. And it plays fine. It just hitches sometimes. It does like a split second freezes. And then when I was playing it, just to see how far I can get before it crashed, I only played it for like maybe 20 minutes before it crashed. Again, that's the Intel B580, which is equivalent to a 4060, 4070. They said 4070 maybe. We're going to do it right here. It's going to be right here. We are going to do constructor. Bam, 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 bam. We are going to have another one here. We are going to have a power. Actually, no, we're going to biomass. Biomass here. Oh man, we're missing. Uh-oh. Oh, the tooth. So I said this on Twitter to Tooth. You know Tooth Entertainment? You got to know Tooth. Man. Because he was kind of going on Twitter and I keep calling it Twitter. X. He's going on X. And he kept talking about like family, like he's I guess a lot of people are taking his kindness for weakness, and they're kind of taking advantage of him, I want to say. And I said, I just straight up told him, I said, I did the same thing. I had to move in order to do this, which was like kind of tell people to go fuck themselves. I said, I cut nearly everyone out of my life when I left California. I said, the term I love you but fuck family kept entering my mind as I'd help people who I knew didn't give two shits about me or my family. I said, and I'm the asshole. I said that a few days ago and he barely responded to it. I was like, yeah, that's basically what's going on. All right, we're good. Let me just do this. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put all these here. Boom. We're gonna put all this shit here. Go here, turn this into a solid biomass. And it's all going to store in here, and then it's going to be delivered here. So we want power to be... I think we're missing... Wait. Edit to-do list. This is why we're doing it. Okay, we'll take a stack. We'll take a stack. Yeah, if you haven't played Bloodborne, I highly suggest you do. But no, that's what I told him, man. I was like, dude, like I had to leave. I had to leave California in order to basically get away from my family, who just did not give two shits about me or my girlfriend. Like I remember I got pretty hammered at my cousin's house, and that was like one of the last times I was drinking. And I want to say that event at my cousin's house was like the last time I took a drink. Like, well, not really, but basically. Yeah, here, no power. That's fine. Oh, I don't even have copper, dude. Oh shit. Your whole kingdom comes crumbling down when you don't have anything. Three years? Shit. Let's see. I moved here. I didn't have a job. It took me about almost a year to get a job. And then I had this job from December to about November to January at this place that where you could sign up to be a caretaker for your own family and they would pay you. But the stipulations were insane because you had to have like this GPS tracker on you. So there was people that were incarcerated still pulling checks for 6+ months, and they actually had to go after them like legally, which is pretty crazy. But it was a pretty okay company. The IT person like me, I was way better than him, and he started his IT career in security. He didn't do the bare minimum. And for me, that's always been my thing. Like if you're going to go into computers, at least do a one where if your computer breaks, you know how to fix it and identify what the problems are. There you go, man. I don't want you. Oh, shit. Fuck. Damn it. I need wire. There we go. Yeah, we need this. So, and then I was at that company for 2 years. We moved into our new house about a year and a half ago. So we're coming up on 2 years and a half, 3 years. Yeah, 3 years in Texas. We're coming up on 3 hours. Yeah, and what gets me was the other night when I was doing DJ stuff with Suno and making AI music, I had like 24 people in here, but nobody would say anything. It was so crazy. And people kept saying that no, like Rumble's that place where people watch but don't listen. They like to watch. They like to watch. You know what I mean? Right. Oh, dude. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, wait, I was gonna make my own burner, right? Yeah. That's what I needed. Plate. There we go. All right, now we can do it. Actually, what we can do is we could actually have it dumped directly in here. That's new. All right, here we go. So we're going to put a little bit in just to kind of get her going. We'll do a little bit, like I said, just to get her going. And then this is set up for that. All right, so as soon as we connect this, it should be good to go. Boom, boom. There it goes. It's coming in. All right. It's welding leaves together. You see that? All right. We got some biomass burner now. So it's going to come in here. Dropping frames? Nope. No frames drop. I'm not even encoding slowly. All right, so that's going to build up because this wood has to go through. I could take it down now. Bam. Yeah, no, it will always be pixel, dude. It's called the encoding. Like anytime that you come up against the like weird like pattern like material, like something like this. Well, there's vertical sync issues too, but like grass, like oh my god, so bad, so bad, bro. But here we go, dude. See, it's stacking them up. Yeah, boys. Now, once we unlock this little key right here, this is when we unlock overclocking. Ooh, overclocking, baby. We'll fucking ramp all this shit up. So let's see what we can do now. How much power does this give out? Oh no, it'll do the whole thing. It'll do the whole thing. Because it's encoding the entire, it's the way that it's being eaten through Rumble and redistributed. Has nothing. It has it's just the way it's the way the M.264 whatever encoder is. If we were to use AV1, it may be a little bit of a different story. Maybe a little bit of a different story. Okay, what are we gonna do? Modular frames now. The built gun, no. No, I don't think we're ready for logistics. Dude, let's go back to base building. Yeah, so let's get all this. Bam, bam, bam. I'm missing one. I'm missing one.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
So how much are we doing? Yeah, so what it'll do is it'll actually put it in here for a split second. And it'll bypass it. Up until when this starts to build up, it'll start to build up in here. So that's why I put it in here. So once we hit 200, that's when it's pretty good. So let me go. Let's go get some more weeds. We'll wait till this comes back. Yeah, AV1, if you've ever looked up that encoder, is pretty good. AV1 is like AI driven or like an algorithmic encoder. So it's supposed to be like with a lot less, like almost half the bit rate, you could produce higher quality stuff. I was like, whoa. We can do jump pads. Yeah, AV1. AV1, like if every company went with AV1, they would save so much money in bandwidth charges. I'm telling you. Look at that shit. Still making that production, baby. Oh shit. Yeah, let's grab some. Wait, how many do we have? 9, 10? All right, we got 10. Let's go chop some shit down. So here, I'll walk over here for a bit. Is that 2 of them? Yeah.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
The MAM. I forgot about the MAM. All right, let's go ahead. What do we have to do? Let's go. Let's get some stuff. But yeah, no, that'd be the truth. Like if every company went with AV1, oh my God, there'd be so much. They would just save so much. But AV1 is so new. Still to this day, still new. We'll get those guys later. You could ride that guy. All right, what were we doing? Yeah. Let me just build all this. Let's do the leaves first. It's like glitching. It's crazy. Man, that computer's hot. See? Stacks up. Stacks up. Where is it? Research, logistics, special. The ma'am. Okay. I don't know how many I need. Put it right here. So this is where you do research. We'll do.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us on.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Yo, that's fucking nutty, dude. Dimensional depot. What does that even mean? The dimensional depot uploader is used to upload resources to a dimensional storage deposit. From here, resources can be used by the build gun and crafting stations as if they were in the Pioneer's inventory. So basically, I could pull random stuff from this dimensional portal wow. Okay, so I don't have to keep. That's kind of cool. So I need to find another one of those. I don't hear anything going. Yeah, we've shut down. Franklin, what are you doing? But yeah, no. So in order to get what I used to do voiceovers. I used to do voiceovers for this one YouTube channel. That's kind of like how I got like a lot of my voiceover work done. But the YouTube channel has been disappeared. It got bought out by Maker Studio. Remember that whole Maker Studio buyout thing that happened on YouTube? So like I was a part of Red Light Broadcasting. We had a bunch of people. I did like a lot of voiceovers. And now when we go into here, we find ourselves looking at this fuse box. Notice as the player switches it from off to on. There are still problems and issues. Yeah. So that whole Maker Studio thing that happened. We, even though we were partners, he sold it to Maker Studio. And he didn't even say Maker. Because Disney owned Maker, he said, I sold it to Disney. Just so he could say that. I was like, you motherfucker, dude. You're trifling, bro. You're trifling. All right. Oh, 4 per minute. 4 per minute? That's not that bad. So that's what, like 5 minutes right there? He did that. He did that stuff a lot, like little white lies. Like I call those white lies. Did you sell it? Yes. Did you sell it to Disney? Technically, yes, but not directly to Disney. And from my understanding, that was like a complete like BS acquisition. From my understanding, like the whole time that they were doing this stuff like this, Disney. From my understanding, that they thought that they were able to like grab the YouTubers and put them in TV shows and stuff like that, or something like that that didn't really work out. But I may actually get off. I've been live for 13 hours and almost 20 minutes. Like my door's open. They can hear what I'm talking about. Yeah, you saw my bigger factory, right? Let me save this. Let's do autosave 0. Save. I'm gonna go to the bigger factory. Yeah, you saw it? Yeah. Let me go to that one for a bit. At 301 hours, dude. Franklin. Whoa, right between your legs, bro. What, check out this, like what? Check out this game or? Like, yeah, like if I mean, if you're down to play, dude, like I'm completely down to like explain it to you. What you need to do. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was letting it all build up. Franklin. Is the train going through? There it comes. Oh, that's this train. There goes the train. No! It's picking stuff up. So this is exactly what I'm trying to do now again. Just have everything in waterfall over here. And then kind of go like this way with it. But I do not like things crossing over. I do not like things clipping. So I try not to clip at all. Oh yeah, this is the iron stuff. Oh my god. So much going on right here. So the reason why I have all this up here, look at all this shit. You gotta think about this when you're making this shit. How you're gonna design it. There is a clipping here, but that was almost impossible. Like I had to do it. The pink zone is the loading and unloading zone. That's where my car is. I'm gonna go to the power plant. Here's our hydros. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Doggo, watch out, doggo. Shit. Yeah, but yeah, if you ever want to jump on the game, let me know. I used to buy copies for people when the game was pretty cheap. I think I've bought in like 4 or 5 copies for people, and nobody's ever, not a single person that I bought the game for has ever jumped in except for my son. And my son, he doesn't know what to do in this game because it's not, you know, he's not necessarily like that. So, like I said, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's a fun game. Like I said, it's chill. Like when you get to this point, the game runs itself. You know, so all you need to do is just kind of go in, make some minor adjustments, and see if any of that stuff works for you. But yeah, it kind of sucks when you have friends that are awesome, they're pretty cool, and then you buy them the game, and then afterward they don't want to jump in the game, and you're like, well, it's all good, man. It's just like, just 2 seconds, man. I'll show you the game. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm like, so why did you accept the game, fucker? It's not a big deal. I mean, it's only money. I seriously don't give a shit. But it's just the intent. I had the intent for you to jump in just one time, and the guy didn't do it. But ever since they released 1.0, they raised the price by $10. So instead of being 29, it's now 39. But the game always goes on sale. It's one of the craziest games that go on sale, and this is one of those few games. I want to say it's in Steam's top 10 categories. For like one of the highest rated games. It's like, it's got overwhelmingly positive. Like it's like 90, I don't know what it is. What is it? Let's see. Library. Yeah. Recent 97% positive. Overall 97%. So you're looking at like one of the best games on freaking Steam right here. And like I said, the music's chill, just the sound effects are chill. The only thing you kind of got to get over is just movement. And the funny thing was, it was like when Vape first started watching me play this, Vape was like, he's like, oh dude, I could see that you modded the game. You like the game so much you modded it. I'm like, no, this is all vanilla. Like, the reason why they have movement in the game that's like so crazy is because they want you to get from point A to point B as fast as you can. Because when something goes wrong, you want to diagnose it because it's a huge undertaking. Yeah, 27, exactly. It always goes on sale. Go to Humble Bundle. If you're that Humble member. Oh shit. Hold on. FNR. Humble Bundle. Satisfactory. Yeah. Oh, $31.99 on Humble. So wherever you got it now, it's probably cheaper there. Is it on Steam? Is it cheaper on Steam? Yeah, it is $27.99. Perfect, dude. It's from the same dudes who make Goat Simulator. Basically. Fanatical? No, I don't think so. So here comes the train. It's coming this way. The trolley. We're gonna take the trolley, the liquid chug. Yeah, you can name all these things. I think I can name this truck too. The factory cart trademark. They trademarked it. That's funny. This is my Explorer that fell off the world, and according to them, I cannot get this back. I think. I don't know. There's like no way to get those back. I was like, no. And it just fell through the world. Let me get some more gas before we bounce out. I'll take all the fuel from here. Whoa. there's that one. That one's the liquid. Here's this one. So I think I already explained where we're going. So we were going to go to another expansion where I was going to expand off of this. So this is pretty much like the default factory where 90% of all the stuff that is in the game can be made. But there is a point where we reach diminishing returns because we're not specializing in anything. So that's why I decided to move a lot of the materials over to this new area here. But unfortunately, I chopped all these down. What the hell? So that's why I decided to move it over here. So over here, there should be like a lot better, but all the liquid. And this is our oil run. Remember, I had to do all this myself. Oh, dude, it like I said, like this has 300 hours in it, dude. Like the next station is called Vape and Way. But no, this is like 300 hours worth of stuff. It takes a long time, but as long as you have all the materials in your inventory, it'll almost take you no time. It's called Zoop. Like whenever you make stuff, you could actually make a line of like 10 tracks or like 10 items in one. You got to watch out for these dudes. Those flower guys, they'll fuck you up. They're full of poison. So yeah, it's all oil. Then up here, you could see where I was like doing the factories. There's like stuff up here that's like worth a lot of materials. There's the oil refinery right here. I wanted to go like further with this. I wanted to go like straight through, but there was like enemies right here. And I don't know why it does this. So whenever you build the tracks, you want to build the track and then build a turn section and then build another straight track. Don't try to like make like a long turn. It just won't work right. So here's all the storage bins where I started keeping all of the stuff, and it's all like, it's just bad. It's just real bad. It's all mixed up. All mixed up. Look at this shit. All mixed up. Oh, there's nothing in this one? There's nothing in this one? Oh. Wow. And then here, where that blue line is, this is where copper, I want to say. You can just ride, baby. I'm telling you, man, this game is the shit, bro. You just like cruise. Oh shit. Lift your legs. Oh shit. See, there's a slug right there. I want you, slug. I'll be back for you, sluggy. You're on that little island. So yeah, I had to build this too. All this stuff. I think there's a boss up here. I don't remember. Look at that. I got my little uniform on. Yeah, boys. Yeah, there's a boss right there. All right, we're about to fall. Keep it going. Keep it going. Franklin, you got your girlfriend? Bro, on the bridge? Dude, that's romantic, bro. So here's the, yeah. Drink some coffee. So here's coal. Pure coal. Where's it at? Coal. I should go get my car and just go cruising. Go to like the desert. Which is like literally right over here. Oh, we found something. Power slug. Like these flowers will fuck you up. Go, 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 go. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Oof.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Okay. Oh shit, 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 shit. I'm like, what the fuck's talking? It's the Steam store. You think you'd be on at 6? I don't know. I'm probably gonna get off now. I said I was gonna get off like 15 minutes ago. I didn't do it. But I'll do it here. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take off. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. And this was not even like a planned stream. This is like an impromptu. I just decided to go live because of that whole X interaction that I had with that dude, Airconda. Like I said, I like the guy. I still have much respect for the dude. I just think that he's kind of coming from a position of just like he can't separate the two. Yeah. No, I'm gonna take off. So yeah, I'm not gonna do no raids or nothing like that. Like I said, I still got tons of respect for the guy, tons of respect for the dude. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if he's streaming or whatever. But once you start to attack me personally, Con Air, once you start to attack me personally and come after me, and you're not even making sense anymore, because to me he wasn't making sense, and I completely understand where he's coming from, and I actually agree with a lot of what he says. But again, my argument wasn't necessarily about individual streamers. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about handouts. It wasn't about anything. It was just about discoverability on a platform that kind of has this old archaic way of delivering content to its viewers. So there's a lot of ways to combat this, a lot of small ways, and I was trying to get people to kind of suggest things or just to get Rumble just to say something about it, saying, you know what, hey, we're not focusing on this at the moment. We got other bigger fish to fry, but thanks for the conversation. And like that's it. That's all they needed to do. But again, when you say nothing, it says a lot. And that's what they were doing. They were choosing to say nothing about it. So it's either NDAs not allowing them to talk, or they're just not wanting to talk about it. It's probably on the docket, and they may. But again, you saw everything on X that I put. Everything has been professional, 100% on the money. I didn't waver. I didn't talk crap. I didn't talk down to anybody. I approached everything with an open mind, and I allowed people, and I responded to people saying that, look, this is something that, again, professional, 100%. But when he came at me, started throwing a bunch of streamers at me, and then started in my opinion, stepping on top of those streamers, and then wagging his finger at me, you, and I'm like, hey, bro, I removed myself from this equation. I removed myself from this equation completely. So, you can't necessarily argue about me. And if you are arguing about me, this is an attack on me, because I didn't talk about me or a single person. I talked about the platform as a whole. And I said, let's refocus on that. And then he kept talking about the creator program. I said, I'm not talking about the creator program. I'm talking about discoverability in order for people to become the creators. I'm talking about the Yellow Brick Road. Stop talking about the Emerald City, man. That's a whole different discussion if you want to talk about the Emerald City. And he kept talking about monies and payouts and monetization. I'm like, dude, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about discoverability. Let's get back down to brass tacks. And then he kept attacking me, and then he became patronizing. And I'm like, you know what? The fuck you're patronizing. Like, don't patronize me. I'm not a stepping stone for you and your crap. So, like I said, I said what I said, and I stand by what I said, and I've never wavered from my stances ever. And nobody has convinced me otherwise or approached it in such a way to kind of convince me that the current platform as a whole is perfect. And it's not. No platform is perfect. And if this individual thinks that this platform is perfect and there's no features should be added and everything is feature complete, then I completely, humbly disagree that we could do so much more. But he and I want to say that I want to say that he thinks I'm downplaying his time here, which I'm not. I'm not looking for fast tracks. I'm not looking for handouts. I'm not looking for anything. I'm just saying, hey man, there's a lot of different things. And if you want to keep delivering content to people in a static form, then do it in a static form. Do it in a static form. Other people got algorithms and they're pushing this, pushing that, but it's just like if you want to do the old archaic thing, which I don't think we should do, we're 2025, man. We're living in the fast lane, and to me, Rumble is not the fast lane. It's kind of the slow lane. And like we need to kind of update some stuff. And if it requires ABC, XYZ, then let's talk about that. Let's have an open discussion and not attack people while having this discussion. And that's what he did. He attacked me. So middle finger to him, respectful middle finger, but middle finger to him. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. I'm taking off. I love you all, except for one.